Right.
Very important video that I'm making right here, taken off of the radio because for some reason Scott's YouTube feed was just not working today, but I was able to live chat and I got some information on what's going on out in Medora.
But you can park 340 vehicles and crush all the grass down. That's fine. But as a rancher running cattle, you can't switch that corner post without a NEPA study. You can't dig up dirt without doing that. So there's a lot of ranchers out here that are fighting through this, and we would just like to see the president just stay away.
I didn't even know it was that big a deal. I had no idea about this, and I didn't know that there's presidents. Why are they coming here to look at a library? What's going to be so? I mean, is it going to be that big a deal?
Yeah. So I don't care if I'm supposed to say this or not. I'm going to tell you the dirty, ugly truth about this presidential library and how many deer it has killed. Okay, everybody wants to talk about habitat, right? We need more habitat. We got to put money into habitat, but yet towns are getting bigger. Developments are getting larger. More cement and more highways and more homes and more businesses are going all over the place, and they never say anything about that. And they built this presidential library, and they made it so it looks like there's like an earth mound over the top of it. So there's natural grasses and everything. So the deer are grazing this, and you pull into the library or whatever, and they jump off of this. I think it's like 3 stories or whatever. I mean, it's a drop. And they drop down, and they said, I talked to some people that were helping with the construction. They said every morning they're pulling away dead deer on the sidewalk in the front of this thing. Or injured deer, right? I mean, they break legs and everything. So don't talk about habitat and then you're building things where there should not be anything built. So that's my soapbox story. Dead wolf resistance. You want to get me fired up? Talk about land out here and that'll get me fired up all the time, man. So,
it's, like you said, it's hard to accept. Like you said, these changes. Like you said, I'd like to turn back the clock, but we can't.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So they expect 15 to 20,000 people daily during the week of the library opening. I hear that. Plus, I heard numbers up to at least 30, 40,000 at sometimes too. So, but anyway, buddy, we'll continue this a little bit. We're up against the end of the radio side of it. This goes so quickly when you're always on. So I appreciate you doing this. Thank you.
I wasn't able to get my old phone fired up soon enough, so I was too late to catch that part of the recording. But I did ask for an update on all of the pasture land being closed out there in the Medora area, because there's 5 ex-presidents that are coming out there to speak, and they closed down, I can't remember what he said, like quite a few months ago, a whole section of pasture land that some of the local ranchers have lost for the entire year. So that's what I wanted to ask him about. He did answer those questions. Yeah, they've got unmarked security vehicles running around out there, keeping everybody away, closing everything down, that sort of thing. There you have it, the report from North Dakota, all right? I was also able to discuss in the live chat the so-called farmers that I worked for out in the Strasburg area and the pasture land that they absolutely destroyed. There's no soil left. The washouts there, the washouts in that land will blow your mind. It won't be long. It won't be able to support any wildlife, any livestock whatsoever. Maybe someday it can all turn back to grassland someday, when this mess gets completely wiped off of Goddess Mother Earth. All right, I better say no more about any of that kind of stuff, because I'd like this video to get some views and expose what's really going on out here in the real world. And there's only 2 kinds of people left in this world. That's the real ones of us of the earth that want to live a natural life, and all the rest of them are NPCs. I'm thoroughly convinced probably 90+% of them are NPCs, and I won't talk anymore about that because then I'll go into like solutions and stuff like that, and YouTube doesn't like that, right? So we'll have this kind of fun on the next one. I am Dead Wolf. I'm out. Yeah, I had to film this vertical up and down style today. All right. Y'all take care out there. Thanks for listening. All right. Very important listen here on this one. The report from Western North Dakota today. All right. Y'all take care out there.